pretending. No pretending, I don't fabricate or fantasize. Before I execute, I meditate and strategize. Sing your mama roses, hold the pain of passerby. I get the bread, that's the only way I'm pacified.
Carolina born from a Carolina breed. Welcome to Carolina where them boys stack cheese.
Yo, what's happening with it, man? It's your boy Yadda, man. We here with the sweet podcast, Sound Wisdom, examining everyone's perspective, man, every Tuesday and Thursdays. I got my homeboy, man, Joseph Stovall, man. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. Hey, man, I want you to talk about your origin story. I want you to talk about you on the club. I want you to talk about you selling these wings. I even want you to speak on real fast, like, I don't know what your old lady situation looking like, but bro, you run a club. You gotta come in and out the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, just talk, man. Let us know what it is.
Well, real quick, I'm from Chicago. Came down here to go to college. Went to BC, Benedict. You know. While at Benedict, I decided that I was not going to pursue a career in my major, and what I wanted to do was be an entrepreneur, earn money, make my money work for me, find my own way, make my own schedule. So I got, at an early age, I got into the night scene, club industry, restaurants, clubs, nightlife. And 15, 20 years later, I'm still here. So
that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I know there's a lot of like losses and ups and downs when it comes to that. My bad. Explain to the people like what's that like, kind of starting out and how you getting your footing in that.
Well, there's a lot of people out here who want to jump in the nightlife industry. You know, whether you got $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, you got a partner with 50, you say, okay, we can come up with this money and do this, that, and that. I'm gonna tell you, go for it. You know, you don't need to go to college and have a business degree to get into business. But you do have to learn business. You absolutely are gonna get that lesson one way or the other. So I got my lessons, and I took business classes, but I got my lessons through taking losses. You're gonna invest your money, you're gonna make it work, you're gonna do your best, but then you're gonna find out that it's up to the people. It's up to the public to come and support you. And you gotta have something unique. You gotta have something amazing. Your experience gotta be real. So I took quite a few losses in the beginning. You know, emptied out my bank account a few times, and it didn't work out. But you just gotta stay on that, get back on that horse and ride it. And when it did finally crack, things kind of start going downhill. So that's that metaphor. You was all uphill. When you get there, then things will kind of work out for you.
That's real, man. I guess the question I want to ask is like, so how you knew when it was time to venture out from just doing like the promo thing and then actually get into like a building? Like, I'm gonna get my own establishment. Like, I think I need to go that route.
Well, much like a lot of people, we go out, we have a good time. You know, you're drinking, you see the women, you see everybody's happy, you see everybody spending money. Sometimes you end up counting the bodies and the money in the building, and you're thinking, wow, this place is making a lot of money. I was thinking about what business I wanted to get into. And you know, you got several options. I could have opened up an insurance office. But I looked at clubs like, okay, well, these places look like they make $20,000, $30,000 a night. Why wouldn't I invest in this and take those chances?
Absolutely.
If you can make $10,000, $20,000 a night, I think that's gonna, you know, benefit me. Well, we can have a slow night because, you know, we're bound to have a big night. When you're doing events and you do an event every other month or something, yeah, you want to make 10, 20,000. You try to. But when you don't, and you take a big old L, and then you got 2 months out before the next event, you know, that's a little different. So now with a venue and a business license, I can be open 7 days a week. I can hit or miss. When you're doing a big event, it's you know, that's a bigger risk to hit or miss.
Yeah.
If you miss and you're gonna miss real big, fall on your face a lot, which I did.
That's dope for you to be like in the building now and be ready to go. I know when I bumped into you, you were kind of orthodox. You were coming out the grocery store or something like that. You know what I mean? Pulled up on the Impala Club. Shout out to SS Inc. man. And he was like, "Come through, man, on the spot." You know what I'm saying? I got wings. You know what I'm saying? We posted up. We came through like 12, 15 Impala deep. Y'all was ready to serve. I'm talking about like that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say like, y'all must be got to put together some type of system or something, because you know sometimes you go in the club and it seems like everything ain't where it need to be on a professional level. You know what I'm saying? So how can you explain to the people, I guess, like you got this mindset of being in the club and not necessarily partying and going strong, but you looking at the body, you looking at the money being spent, the money that you could possibly make. How did that transition into like now? All right, I'm in the spot. I need to be professional now that I have it.
Okay, well, it's a very long answer, but I will say this. As a promoter, you worrying about that money coming in at the door.
All right.
You got tunnel vision.
Tunnel.
So right now, you know, we promote a party. We just want 500 bodies in the building, 500 times 20 a head.
Mm-hmm.
We made $10,000 right at the door, tax free.
Gotcha.
Right now, when you start wearing other hats, and now you got to manage the door, the bar, the kitchen, the security, the this, to that,
yeah,
and the bills. You got to pay a closer attention to everything. So, one thing I won't do is take all the credit. There's a great team in place at most establishments.
Yeah.
Whether it be Two Notch Bar and Grill, whether it was Empire Supper Club, my previous place.
Okay, word.
My partner Earl at Two Notch, 20 plus years in the business.
Yeah.
You know, with me, 15 years in the business, marketing and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
So a lot of those systems have to be in place, whether you're talking about chicken count.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, every little thing, you know, you go to a place and you order a burger, then they come back and say, well, I don't have no cheese. Yeah, I mean,
right.
that's a reality.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say in black business, in any business, if it's not being paid attention to meticulously. Every little thing matters.
Agreed.
Yeah. There's a lot of avenues and ways to make money.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to put your money somewhere, you gotta be smart about it. I think a lot of us, we get into the club industry because we saw the potential.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, first thing we do is we go to the club to have fun, and then you start spending money. You see other people spending money, bottle service. You spend $30 to get in. You bought a section, you know, and you look and say, well, dang, you know, you do that 10, 20 times, they made $10,000, $20,000 today.
Yeah.
And so, of course, anyone wants to get in a business where you see a lot of cash flow, you see a lot of purchasing.
Yeah.
But it's not everything it seems, and that's what that's what I want a lot of people to think. And I'm not trying to eliminate competitiveness or any competition.
Yeah.
But if you do invest and you want to get in this business, just come into it and do it the right way. Be very meticulous, and it costs a lot more than you think.
Okay, that's
So,
man.
as far as women, it's hard to date in this profession.
Mm-hmm.
I chose this career really right out of college. Just didn't want to do much in my major.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to be an entrepreneur. You got alcohol, you got pretty girls. They want to be sexy and wear less clothes, and any woman who you date, she's got to be 10 times more confident than the other ones to know that you're gonna go to work every night, be around these sexy drunk women who are willing to make rash decisions tonight on the spot because you are who you are, because you looking good tonight or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a lot of that, and it makes dating hard. I mean, it's, we men, and we still physical creatures.
I felt like we needed to speak on that real fast because I felt like it's huge that for you to be running a successful business and have to deal with that, and you also can keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? I want to say shout out to you for showing up to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shirt tied out. That goes to show the level of responsibility you take in your image and how you present yourself. So just a microcosm of seeing this allows me to know that when I come into your establishment, not only am I going to be safe, I'm going to be getting good service, and you know what I'm saying, you really put some effort in. Like, you ain't just trying to get no Facebook or social media clout for being a club owner. Like, you really taking your job like, yo, I'm trying to position myself the way this can grow.
Well, you got to credit that to two things. One, I got a good business partner, Earl Cooper.
Shout out Earl.
Yeah, really good business partner, been in business all his life as well. But you also credit that to the children. I got 4 children, and you know, this is my livelihood. This is how I pay the bills. So, nah, it's not about popularity, clout, social media, none of that. It's about, you know, if I got 500 customers, I want 500 happy customers leaving.
Absolutely.
Not customers mad because, you know, the wings wasn't hot or the sauce isn't what it was last week. Everything's got to be right.
That's right.
If you want any business to work, you know, we all hate when we go to a shoe store and see the pair of shoes we want, but they don't have our size. What do? We take our money to the next shoe store. We're not going to be forced to buy a different shoe. You know what I'm saying? Right. So the same thing in this business. Anybody out here want to open a club? People call me all the time to consult. I'll help you. But I tell you one thing, if you get your customers to come to your building, your establishment, and you don't treat them right and they don't get the service that they want, they have options. You go to another Foot Locker and get your size.
Yep. Just like that.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Hey, shit, I don't even know how we transitioned beforehand, man.
I tell you what though, and how you edit it. But I tell you what, when it comes to dating, one thing I've learned is that in this business, it's made me a more honest man with women. I have to say, you know, I don't try to get with every woman that walk in the door. They're customers. That's also, they represent money.
Yeah.
Other fellas in the building need to holler at her. So they can feel like, I went out to Two Nice Bar and Grill, they had some pretty women.
Gotcha.
The women have to be available to the customers, not me. So I don't holler at, you know, every chick that walk in the door at all. Yeah. And the other thing is, the honesty comes from, you know, I want what I want. And I think a lot of men right now in this day and age, they get with women and they're not getting everything they want. If I want to be with a woman and say, well, I want to be with 2 women, that's what I say now. And you know, that usually makes me a red flag. But I go 0 for 10. I'll go 99 for 100.
Yeah.
Or 1 out of 100. Whatever the stat is, the point is, I'll shoot that shot 100 times to get that one.
Now, I ain't even gonna lie, man. That's an interesting topic. This ain't really the platform for that. However, I would like for you to come back so we can explore that, because I'm curious to know as to how you went or go about persuading 2 females to, you know what I'm saying, accept the fact that you are a successful black man, and that if y'all can't deal with this, or me, I got options as well. So, you know what I mean?
Like you said, different day, different conversation, but the point is, if you're with a woman and yet you want something else, tell her that. Don't be with your woman who's a brown-skinned woman if you sometimes want a light-skinned woman. Let her know that. What's wrong with that? We also have to be confident in ourselves enough to know our woman could want another man. Well, who's to say we the last man she'll ever want? All I'm saying is, let's be honest with each other. If I want something, I want it. And you'll never get what you want if you don't say something.
That's real.
You end up doing things behind the back.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I agree. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cut it off right there, you know? Sound wisdom, examining everyone's perspective. Bruh, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, man.
Yeah.
You got the green light, come back anytime. Make sure y'all go by 2 Nights Bar and Grill, man. Hit the 30 wings up. Hey, Sound Wisdom is having everyone's perspective, man. Your boy Yadda. Peace.
Carolina breed, welcome to Carolina where them boys stack cheese.